Hey, hey, hey! It is your girl, Millionaire Me Mom, coming to you live from chilly Philly. Yes, it is cold today. Today, we're going to be talking about why multiple streams of passive income is so important when you're ready to embark on entrepreneurship. It's important because things happen in every business. Nothing is perfect. You have multiple streams of passive income. Sometimes when this industry slows down, that industry stops, that industry is acting up, you have something to fall back on. Multiple streams of passive income, it's definitely not impossible. You know your girl Millionaire Me Mom been unemployed on purpose for 18 years. And that is how I have sustained my position of unemployed on purpose, having multiple streams. Some people might look and say you all over the place. No, I'm not. If it's paying the bills, if it's bringing in a bag, I'm there. If it's not, I'm out of there. That's why you may see me switch up here and there. But the bottom line is I constantly have multiple streams of passive income. Or should I say multiple streams of successful passive income. Because just because you sign up for a business, don't just start counting it. Oh, I'm in this business. I got this stream of income. You have to actually see the stream of income coming in. And it's not hard. You join the business, you do what needs to be done, and you have multiple streams. And if you think it's hard, it's confusing. I don't know when to do this, when to do that. It's not hard. You just got to have some discipline. How I treat mines, I treat it just like we did when we was in school. More so high school. When you got to school, you went to the 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, you was given a roster. And you followed the roster. You had math for an hour. Then you had English for an hour. Then you go to gym. Then you go to history. That's how simple it is. Treat your businesses and your multiple streams just like you did in school learning. And I never went to college, but it's probably how it's done in college too. You get a certain amount of time for one class. And you do the repeat of that for a whole week, and then you get a test. The teacher felt as though you was here every day for an hour and a half. I'm going to test you on what we covered. So if you can do it for school and learn that way, you can do it for your business. Now, you might need more than an hour, because for some things I do, when it's that time to operate that business, I might give it 2 hours. I might do it 2 to 3 times a week. But I have a roster and I actually follow it. And then life comes up, emergency comes up, and you have to maybe not do that today. Just make up for it. Squeeze it in. If it's important to you, you will make up for it. So having multiple streams of income is just like when you was in high school and you had multiple classes. Like when you was in college, you had multiple classes. And just spending 1 to 2 hours a day on that class, at the end of the week, you took a test, you passed the test, you graduated from high school. It's the same thing. So multiple streams of successful passive income is the subject today. It's what it needs to be for survival, especially in entrepreneurship. Now, if you're still working and you just stepping out into the field of entrepreneurship, you're going to start off with one additional stream of income. You might join a network marketing company. You might start off in digital marketing, and you still have your job, your 9 to 5. Use your business time, your business hours, make it your 5 to 9. If you do it right and be diligent and be successful with it, your 5 to 9 will replace your 9 to 5 at some point in time. I know. I didn't do it that way because they always say you have to have a plan B. Then you step out on faith and then you work it. Well, me, I'm a little courageous. I didn't have a plan B. I stepped out on faith. And I truly believe to this day, because I stepped out like that, I told God what I wanted. More than told him, more than prayed about it, I showed God what I wanted. And the doors started opening. Things started coming my way because I stepped out on faith. But, everybody can't do that. You might have to put you a game plan in place. The reason why I was able to do it 18 years ago, I didn't just step out like some damn fool, didn't have no money to pay my bills. I kind of had a game plan. I just didn't have another source of income. I said, I got to get out there first. Then I'm going to get that source of income. But I did have a support system. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my support system. You may have the same thing. Utilize it. My support system was, at that time, I was married. And I talked to my husband. I said, I want to quit. I want to pursue my entrepreneurial career. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know what I want to do. He looked at me like I had 18 damn heads. But I kind of convinced him, just give me a chance. So I was already on his benefits anyway. And that's another thing. The most important part, when people decide I'm stepping out on faith, I'm going to do this, they be concerned about benefits because they are expensive. But I was already on his benefits. He had given me a time frame, 6 months. If you don't do the thing in 6 months, you have to go back to work. And that was in his support. And that was it. That was my plan B. So I stepped out on faith. And like I said, I showed God what I wanted. And doors started opening. So that was my plan B. But, you know, if you don't have that, you might want to put something in place and just start off with starting a home-based business. There's so many of them out there. Just do your due diligence. I know you know somebody probably already in one. If you would like a list of some, because I've been in the industry for 18 years. I've been in quite a few of them. I can give you some pointers on which one to start. You really want to match it with your passion. Choose a home-based business that way, or just go straight into digital marketing. And that is definitely a bag within itself, and it's also the future. But whatever you do, just pace yourself. Because once you get one down pat and you got some income coming in, you can actually call it another stream of passive income. Then you could get another one. And before you know it, once you replace that JOB income, it's time to roll. It is time to roll. Don't be scared. Don't keep sitting around saying, I'm gonna. It is, when it's time to go, go. When I stepped out on faith, the first thing I did was become a notary signing agent. That kind of fell into my lap. It's in, you can find it later. I talked about that before. It fell into my lap, but that notary signing agent replaced my Jefferson Hospital income. That's the last job I had. Replaced it. No, not replaced it. Doubled it within 60 days. Within 90 days, it had tripled it. So I knew I had made the right decision. But again, like I said, multiple streams of income, because the lesson I learned in that, 2 years later, the real estate industry crashed in 2009. You might remember that. And that was my only source of income at the time. And I almost had to go back to work. So that's why I say multiple streams of income, successful passive income, will bring you freedom, financial freedom, for you to be your own boss and live your life on your own terms and do it how you want to do it. So that's my tip for today on having multiple streams of income. You can do it. It is possible. Don't ever tell yourself you can't, because the minute you tell yourself that you can't, guess what? You can't. So enjoy the rest of your amazing day. This is your girl, Millionaire Me Mom, and I am signing off on my way to the store to run some errands. Peace and love to you all. Please comment below, share, tag, follow, subscribe. Do what you got to do to stay in touch, because I have lots and lots to share. 18 years unemployed on purpose. I have some stories to tell. Have an amazing day on purpose. Peace and blessings.